Top 5 common foods to avoid as a senior to prevent leg cramps and pain, and get stronger, healthier muscles. Tired of feeling like your legs just don't have the strength they used to? Are simple movements like walking or climbing stairs becoming more difficult over time? Believe it or not, the foods you eat every day may be silently contributing to the problem. In today's video, we're revealing 5 common foods that could be weakening your legs after 60. Foods that increase inflammation, reduce circulation, and deprive your muscles of the nutrients they need. But don't worry, we'll also tell you exactly what to eat instead to help keep your legs strong, balanced, and mobile. Stick around until the end because food number 5 is something almost everyone eats without realizing the damage it can cause. But first, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from? And have you experienced leg weakness, cramps, or stiffness lately? We love hearing from you. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip from Seniors Health IQ. Let's get into the list. We're starting with processed meats. These include bacon, sausages, deli meats like ham and salami, and hot dogs. While convenient, these meats are packed with sodium, saturated fats, and preservatives like nitrates and nitrites. So what's the issue? Sodium causes your body to retain water, which raises blood pressure and reduces circulation to your legs. This means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach your muscles, leading to muscle fatigue, cramping, and slower recovery. And those preservatives, they promote chronic inflammation, which further damages muscle tissue and interferes with healthy blood flow. Some studies even link them to a higher risk of heart disease, which directly affects mobility. Processed meats are easy to fall back on, especially when you're tired or looking for something quick. They often sneak into sandwiches, frozen dinners, or restaurant meals. A better approach: replace these meats with healthier sources of protein. The first thing you could try is grilled or baked chicken breast. Another great option is boiled or scrambled eggs. You might also enjoy canned tuna or salmon, especially if it's low in sodium. For plant-based choices, consider lentils or chips, as well as cooked turkey or tofu strips. These options help support muscle maintenance and reduce inflammation. You might also try meal prepping for the week with healthy protein options, so you're not tempted to grab something convenient but harmful. Making healthy food just as easy can be a game changer. Now, let's move to another food you should steer clear of: white bread and refined grains. Think white bread, white rice, sugary cereals, and regular pasta. These carbs break down quickly into sugar and don't offer much in terms of real nutrition. The problem: refined grains spike your blood sugar levels, which over time damages your blood vessels and nerves. That's bad news for your legs, since circulation and nerve function are critical for mobility. They also lack magnesium and B vitamins, essential nutrients for energy production and muscle contraction. Without these, you might feel tired, unsteady, or even dizzy. So what can you eat instead? A great place to start is by switching to sprouted grain bread. For your grains, consider brown or wild rice, steel-cut oats, quinoa, barley, or millet. These complex carbohydrates provide more nutrition, help stabilize blood sugar, and fuel your muscles with lasting energy. If you're unsure how to prepare some of these whole grains, there are easy recipes online for overnight oats, quinoa bowls, and barley soups that are both tasty and beneficial for leg strength. Moving on, let's talk about sugary beverages. We're talking soda, sweetened iced tea, energy drinks, and even certain fruit juices. These drinks are loaded with sugar and empty calories, and the effects on your legs might surprise you. High sugar intake is strongly linked to inflammation and muscle breakdown. It also interferes with your body's ability to synthesize protein, making it harder to rebuild and maintain strong muscles. On top of that, sugar causes oxidative stress and insulin resistance, both of which damage your nerves and weaken your legs. And these drinks don't hydrate you effectively, leading to cramps and stiffness. So what should you drink instead? The best and simplest choice is water. Add lemon or cucumber slices for flavor if you'd like. Herbal teas such as chamomile, peppermint, or ginger can also be soothing and anti-inflammatory. Unsweetened coconut water is another good option for hydration. You can also try homemade fruit-infused water or nutrient-rich bone broth to support joint and muscle health. And remember, staying hydrated also supports digestion, circulation, and brain function. It's a full body benefit. Next, let's discuss vegetable oils, specifically ones like soybean, corn, and canola oil. These oils are found everywhere, in packaged snacks, restaurant meals, salad dressings, and even so-called healthy, frozen dinners. The issue is that they're extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids. Now, your body does need some omega-6s, but when you get too many and not enough omega-3s, the balance shifts, triggering chronic inflammation. This breaks down muscle, stiffens joints, and irritates nerves, all of which make your legs feel weaker. These oils also interfere with how your muscles process energy. The result: more fatigue and slower movement. For healthier options, start cooking with oils like extra virgin olive oil. Avocado oil is another excellent anti-inflammatory fat that's good for joints. You could also try flaxseed oil, which is rich in omega-3s. Coconut oil is fine in moderation. Even using a small amount of butter or ghee is often a better choice than heavily processed oils. You might also try making your own dressings at home with olive oil, lemon juice, and herbs. It's a small habit that can make a big difference. Now let's talk about something a little surprising: dairy. Specifically, full-fat cheeses, heavy cream, and rich dairy-based sauces. Many people over 60 still consume these regularly without realizing they may be triggering low-grade inflammation. Saturated fats in heavy dairy products can slow circulation and make it harder for oxygen and nutrients to reach your leg muscles. Plus, many seniors are mildly lactose intolerant, even if they don't feel the full effects. That can cause bloating, discomfort, and energy dips throughout the day. So what can you try instead? You might want to go for low-fat plain yogurt with probiotics. Unsweetened almond or oat milk is another great swap. Kefir is excellent for gut health, and small portions of aged cheeses like Parmesan are easier to digest. These alternatives provide the calcium and vitamin D your body needs without contributing to inflammation. You might also look for dairy alternatives fortified with calcium and vitamin D. That way you're still supporting bone density, which is crucial for leg strength. Let's tie it all together. Imagine you're having a sandwich on white bread with deli meat, slathered in mayo made from vegetable oil, washed down with iced tea, and topped off with a piece of cheese. It might seem like an ordinary lunch, but it's actually a perfect recipe for leg weakness, poor circulation, and chronic inflammation. The good news is, making just a few swaps can completely transform how your legs feel. Here's a recap of what to eat instead. First, start with your proteins. That includes eggs, fish, tofu, lentils, and lean poultry. Then for your carbs, choose quinoa, oats, wild rice, and barley. When it comes to fats, go for olive oil, flax seeds, walnuts, and avocado. And for drinks, stick with herbal teas, water, bone broth, or unsweetened coconut water. And make sure to include key nutrients like magnesium, which you can get from leafy greens and pumpkin seeds. Potassium is another one, found in sweet potatoes, bananas, and avocados. You'll also want to get enough vitamin D from fortified foods, mushrooms, or even sunlight. And finally, don't forget vitamin B1 too. You'll find it in eggs, fish, and fortified cereals. Looking to go the extra mile? Incorporate some of these leg-friendly habits into your routine. For instance, stretch each morning for 5 minutes to activate circulation. Walk 20 minutes a day to strengthen your muscles. Avoid sitting for long periods. Stand and stretch every hour. Stay hydrated throughout the day to avoid cramps. And consider using compression socks if you struggle with swelling or poor circulation. Want even more support? Try resistance bands or light weights a couple of times per week. Add anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric and ginger to your meals. And practice ankle rolls or heel raises daily to improve balance and flexibility. And now, Here's the best part. Real results from real viewers. One viewer said, "Since switching to olive oil and ditching white bread, I've got more energy and less leg pain." Another shared, "Bananas and pumpkin seeds. Total game changer. No more nighttime cramps." And someone else said, "Cutting sugary drinks gave me my energy back. I feel 10 years younger." So if you're ready to take control of your leg strength and mobility, start with your food. Small changes really do add up. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more science-backed tips from Seniors Health IQ. Stay strong, stay mobile, and we'll see you in the next one.